68% of Indian millionaires don't look rich. They hide behind plain sight, no luxury cars, no designer watches, no flashy lifestyle. And today, I'll show you the 7 signs that you might secretly be getting rich, even if no one around you realizes it yet. A 2023 Knight Frank report revealed something fascinating. These millionaires actively avoid showing wealth, no posting wins on Instagram, no new car reveals, no lifestyle flexing. Instead, they do opposite. They quietly accumulate. And here's the crazy part. One day, they just disappear from the rat race. Not literally, but they retire at 45 while everyone else is still grinding. They travel in October when beaches are empty and flights are cheap. They work because they want to, not because they have to. These are the quietly wealthy and they are playing a completely different game. Think about it. You probably know someone like this. The colleague who drives in his 6-year-old car but somehow owns 3 properties. The friend who never talks about money yet always seems calm about finances. They have cracked a code most people never discover. Looking rich and being rich are 2 completely different things. And today I'm going to decode exactly what makes them different. By the way, I'm Nikhil. I'm a chartered accountant by profession with nearly 2 decades of experience with EY, PwC, and one of India's top wealth management firm before launching my own startup. And this is Finicky, where I simplify money the same way I practice it. Let's dive into the 7 signs you're secretly getting rich, starting with the mindset shift that separates the truly wealthy from everyone else. Sign 1, you've mastered living below your means. Most people proudly say, I live within my means. But what they really mean is, if I earn 1 lakh, I make sure I don't spend more than 1 lakh. But that's not wealth building. That's called surviving. Quietly wealthy people think very differently. Their inner calculation is, if I earn 1 lakh, how can I live like someone who's earning 70 to 80k and invest the rest? This isn't about being cheap or depriving yourself, it's about being intentional. Let me paint you a picture. 2 friends, same job, same salary, save 1 lakh. Friend A spends 95,000, nice phone, weekend parties, fancy apartment. Friend B spends 75,000, comfortable, not flashy. That 20,000 difference, friend B invests it. And here's a part most people never realize. According to study, this difference invested at 12% creates 1.5 crores extra in 20 years. 1.5 crores from a small lifestyle choice. The quietly wealthy understand this. They don't buy the luxury car when the reliable one works. They don't upgrade their phone every year for status. Their spending is purposeful, not performative, because they know wealth is built by how much you keep, not how much you earn. But saving isn't enough. You also need the second sign. Sign number 2, you think in terms of long-term gains, not quick wins. Right now, everyone wants to get rich fast. Crypto hype, intraday trading, FNO, guaranteed profit, WhatsApp tips, quick buck startup dreams. Everyone wants shortcut. The quietly wealthy, they want compounding. Let me give you a real example. 2 cousins start working at the same time. Cousin A jumps from crypto to FNO to intraday, then to stock trips and more tips and then more stress. Cousin B takes a boring, consistent approach. Invests 25,000 per month in index funds and equity mutual funds. After 20 years, Cousin A has stories. Big wins, painful losses, zero real wealth. And Cousin B sitting on 6 crores, not from luck, not from timing the market, but from showing up every month. And here's the kicker. If Cousin B started at the age 35 instead of 25, to reach the same 6 crore, he needs to invest 75,000 per month. Triple the amount for the same result. Quietly wealthy people understand this time advantage better than anyone. And while others chase income, they chase something far more valuable. Let's take a quick pause. I see that more than 95% of my audience is not subscribed. If you are finding this useful, please hit the like and subscribe. It takes 1 second but helps me know that you enjoy this content and motivates me to create more such video for you. Alright, let's get back to the signs. Sign number 3, you feel rich in time, not just money. Let me ask you something important. Would you rather earn 2 lakhs a month working 13 hours a day, stressed, drained and with no free time, or 1.5 lakhs a month with total control of your schedule. Most people choose the first. The quietly wealthy choose the second. Every single time. Because they understand money can be regained, time cannot be. I know a developer who turned down a 50 lakh FANG job to keep his 30 lakh remote job. His friends called him crazy. 5 years later, he built two profitable side businesses, spends evenings with his kids, works out daily, and lives stress free. His friends still answering emails at 11 pm. A Harvard Business Review survey found 94% of high net worth individuals value time freedom more than net worth or income. So, the quietly wealthy people build systems that generate money without them. Dividend stocks, rental income, automated businesses, advisory roles, digital products, SIPs compounding in the background, because their long term goal is very simple. Their assets should eventually work harder than they do, and to make that possible. Sign number 4, you automate and protect your financial system. Most people invest only when they feel motivated. Watch a finance video, get inspired, invest for 3 months, and stop. Quietly wealthy people just do the opposite. They rely on systems, not motivation. Every time money enters their account, it already has a destination. X% SIPs, Y% long-term investments, Z% emergency fund. And only the rest is for spending. No guilt, no confusion, and no I'll do it next month. It just happens. There are people who just do auto transfers. Say 25,000 to mutual funds, 10,000 for emergency funds, and say 5 to 10,000 for vacation funds. They live on whatever remains. They pay their future self first, but automation is half the story. They also build protection. Adequate health insurance, adequate life insurance, 6 to 12 months of emergency funds, zero risky impulsive decisions, because they know a Mint survey revealed 67% of Indians can't survive 2 months if their income stops. Quietly wealthy people make sure they're never in that category. Once their foundation is strong, they avoid the biggest wealth killer, trying to look rich before becoming rich, which leads to the next sign. Sign 5, you prioritize value over status. When you buy something, ask yourself, am I buying this for myself or for Instagram? Quietly wealthy people don't buy to impress, they buy to progress. Two managers, same salary. Manager A buys an 80,000 phone because what will people think if I use an old one? Manager B buys a 40,000 phone that works perfectly and invests the remaining in 40,000. Repeat this behavior across 10 years. Manager A has a expensive clothes, maxed out credit card, and the latest everything. Manager B, on the other hand, has 25 lakhs invested and absolutely zero stress. Quietly wealthy people know money is a tool, not a trophy. They spend on things that add value, skills, efficiency, health, experiences, not status props. Warren Buffett still lives in the same 23 lakh home he bought in 1958. Not because he's stingy, but because he has clarity. People chasing validation spend to be seen as wealthy, but people building wealth spend to stay wealthy. And modern wealth requires one more pillar. Sign 6, you create multiple income streams. Quietly wealthy people hate relying on single income source because they know anything that depends on one single source is fragile. According to Forbes, millionaires have at least 7 income streams. Let's look at a real example. Job salary, say 1.2 lakhs. Rental income, say 25,000. Dividend, say 2,500 per month. Weekend consulting, say 50,000. YouTube channel, for instance, say 15,000. Fixed deposits or liquid funds, say 10,000. Emergency fund interest, maybe say about 5,000. Even if he loses his job tomorrow, he still earns 1 lakh plus per month. This isn't just financial stability, it's psychological freedom. He now starts negotiating differently, lives differently, takes risk others can't take. Quietly wealthy people use their active income to build passive engines. This creates optionality. Take a career break, quit a toxic job, start something new. Retire early, work on what you love. And all this is supported by the final sign. Sign 7, you invest heavily in learning, health, and networks. Quietly wealthy people treat their mind as asset, body as an asset, network as an asset. They invest in all three. They read more, learn more, join better rooms, ask better questions. They surround themselves with people who think long term. Their WhatsApp group discusses investments, not office gossips. They spend on gym, meditation, nutrition because a 50,000 health routine is cheaper than a 5 lakh hospital bill. They build relationships like a gardener, patiently, consistently, without expecting instant results. Because they know knowledge grows wealth, health sustains wealth, and networks multiply wealth. And you have noticed something? The most financially secure people rarely talk about money. They move quietly, they choose experiences over possessions, repair before replacing, avoid hype, protect their privacy, conserve energy, attention, and capital. They aren't loud, they are intentional. Quiet wealth is built in private on Tuesday evenings when you research on index funds instead of scrolling social media. When you walk past a sale because you don't need anything. When you say not yet to lifestyle upgrades. When you use money to buy time, not attention. The quietly wealthy people play a different game. Be successful, not look successful. And the scoreboard isn't Instagram, it's peace, freedom, and options. Look at your last 10 financial decisions. Were they made to look rich or to stay rich? Are you spending to impress others or to improve your future? Every decision you make is a vote for one of the two futures. Look rich and stay stressed, or be rich and stay free. Most people choose the first, quietly wealthy people choose the second. So, which one are you actually choosing? That's it from me. I'm Nikhil Verghese. If this video opened your eyes to a different way of building wealth, share it with someone who needs this message. Subscribe below to make your finances less tricky with Finicky.